But speaking of video games, I see Kaiden was asking. Evil Dead the game will be the next Friday the 13th, and I might like it more honestly because I do slightly like the Evil Dead franchise more than Friday the 13th, just by a bit. That brings me up to my next topic. The Evil Dead game. It looks good. I like it. I like the way it looks, but I have a feeling that the big thing it's going to suffer from is the same thing Friday the 13th and Predator Hunting Ground suffers from. And that's repetitiveness. Like, it's cool as shit that they're bringing in Bruce Campbell. They're bringing in the cast of fucking Ash vs. the Evil Dead. They're bringing in characters spread across the entire film franchise. Like, you got fucking King Arthur in there from Army of Darkness. Like, who knows? They better have in Henrietta, Ed, Cheryl. They better have all of Ruby, Ball. They need to have all of them in there. But the thing is, if the killers that you're going against, the Deadites, the main antagonists and all of that, if they all play the same, you're running into the same issue that Friday the 13th and Predator Hunting Ground is running into. The same shit over and over and over. The fact that, like, and this is it, I loved Friday the 13th. I absolutely love it. I love the franchise. I love the video game, especially when it first came out. I absolutely fucking loved it. But outside of part 2 Jason with 1,000 traps, every Jason's the same. Some can use their powers in certain areas quicker than others. Okay. But they're all still the same. Some can run. Some can only walk. But they're roughly all the same. It's not exactly as versatile as a game, say, like DBD, where you play the doctor. You now have to completely change your strategy as opposed to if you were playing against the Hag. Or if you were going against a Freddy, how you would go against a fucking Ghostface. Like, everything is different based on the killer that you're going against. And that's what's keeping DBD afloat, is its versatility. I mean, you do generators every single round. That can be repetitive, but that's not the focus. The focus is Michael Myers stalking around the corner. The focus is fucking Freddy that can teleport to your fucking generator at any point, having dream palettes and shit. There's certain aspects of that game that keeps every round different, as opposed to everyone run around a camp, Jason's coming, go. And it's all the same. Yo, what's going on, Nick? How you doing? Might get too repetitive, yeah, but I have high hopes because Evil Dead has a ton of shit that they can do and make it every round fresh. Now, from what I've seen, it looks like sort of a Left 4 Dead kind of thing. And from what I understand, it may even borrow some elements of Resident Evil Resistance, which I really hope not. I do not like the mastermind kind of shit, where you're just, sitting back and you're sending obstacles after Ash and everyone. I really hope it's not that, because I would prefer sort of a 1v4 kind of ordeal, where the way I would envision a good Evil Dead game, at least in my mind, is ultimately fucking pick a map, and fucking one person, almost like in Among Us, one person is a Deadite, and their entire goal is to pick off every single person, and then they become a Deadite, and they have to fucking sort of lie in wait. Once you turn someone else into a Deadite, they now have to play along. And fucking your whole job, once all the Deadites are there, you at that point you can attack the last person, like let them kill, something very Among Us style. But yeah, like fucking, what do you guys think as far as the Evil Dead game? Do you think that from what you've seen already, we know we can drive a car. We know it's 4 players on the survivor side. And we know there's a ton of fucking deadites. Do you think that it could very well possibly get repetitive? Or if it's like a Left 4 Dead mastermind kind of style of gameplay? And if it is, how do you guys feel about that? Like, do you guys think that you would actually be able to play it for as long as DBD has been around, like 3-4 years? Is it a comparable competition to DBD based on that information? Let me know. Oh, let me see. I like the Deadite idea. I like, see, that the whole thing with the Deadite idea is like being like Among Us. It really lends itself to the whole idea of the first Evil Dead, where Cheryl turns into a Deadite. They lock her in the basement. Now imagine, fucking, you start off with one Deadite and it's like 1v6. 1v6. And fucking, it's like Among Us. You have one imposter and you have to do these tasks all around. Let's say the Nobi cabin. Fucking, you do it, you possess someone else. They are now on your side instead of turning into a ghost like they do on Among Us. Now let's take that one step further and do it where a Deadite can reveal themselves and fucking be thrown into the cellar, be overpowered by the survivor, which is why you have to hide. Because even though you're a monster, one monster against one, like Ash or something, you probably get killed pretty easy. So you got to use stealth. You got to use tactics to get the others in overwhelming numbers against the living. And like, if you do it like that, fucking, you can also recreate some situations. Let's say like where Cheryl got put into the cellar and then Linda gets possessed, or fucking, oh shit, what the fuck is her name? Scotty's girlfriend. I forget her name. It's on the top of my head. But yeah, where she got possessed, and one by one, everyone is getting possessed, and the whole goal of the Deadite is to possess everyone, taking them one by one. Shelly, that's who it is. Shelly. Fucking, I don't know why that was like on the tip of my like tongue. I could not think of it, but that is a good example of how you could do it. It's scary. You don't know anything, and I mean, you can add voice proximity to it too, but the others would have to play along. Yeah, and you would probably have to be in a lobby of friends because you play with randoms. Like, fuck it, I'm a dick. That motherfucker killed me, and like turned me into a Deadite. He's the one. Kill him, and like shit like that. But I think that would be a pretty cool. If this game doesn't have a mode like that, I think that would definitely be a cool way to do an Evil Dead game. Overall, I think the Evil Dead game looks good, but yeah, I just hope it doesn't get repetitive, but it definitely might. I agree. I hope it has different modes. I definitely hope it has different modes. Pie Man says, yeah, my main concern with it is that it will be as repetitive as Friday the 13th was. And that you do not want with this kind of game. You do not want the repetitiveness. You want every round to be as fresh, and the replayability to be there. You want all of that to be there. Because like I said, like while Dead by Daylight, every round objective is the absolute same. Every single time you're working on gens, it's all the same. The difference is the killer. And the killer changes every round. The maps can be the same, the objectives are the same, but the killers spice everything up unless you're going against nothing but the same killer all night. Like a Ghostface. Like where me and Viper played against like 10 Ghostface straight. And not all of them was as cool as Pie Man. Pie Man was the best Ghostface I played against. He was awesome. Your idea sounds like a game called The Seat. Yeah, I actually got The Seat. Sometimes the team can work against you as well. Exactly. Exactly. That is very, very true. Oh man. Yeah, like I mean that's my worry with the Evil Dead game. I'm happy as shit they're bringing back the voices of Pablo. They're bringing back the voices of Kelly, Ash, fucking probably Brandy, probably everybody. They're probably got Lucy Lawless in there playing Ruby. They likely got fucking what's his name to come back and play ball. They probably got a lot of voice actors that's coming back for that game to really make it good. But the gameplay has to be there too. The gameplay and the replayability has to be there to be a true contender to a game like Dead by Daylight. And they have it. They have it. Like if you even if you just did fucking generators on Dead by Daylight, like not Dead on Evil Dead. If you just had generator, you ripped the idea off from Dead by Daylight, redoing like generators and shit. Even if that was the case, you still have such a library of memorable Deadites. All you have to do is give them different powers, and you're good. Like the versatility will fucking put it on par. And then if you start getting other licenses to bring in a Freddy Krueger, to bring in a Jason, to bring in a Michael Myers and change the landscape of every single round, that game will last just as long as Dead by Daylight. Even if it's not Deadite related per round, it will last. But I don't know. I mean, you guys seem hyped for the Evil Dead game, and I'm hyped for it. I just hope the replayability is there, and that is my main concern.